Well, Gauche is pretty much dead. Dang, this arc just got dark. What's up everybody, it's Truth Hero, and today I'll be breaking down Black Clover Chapter 242 of the manga. Everything from Asta's new devil form to the insane power of Dante's demon gravity magic. And of course, Gauche's fate. Don't forget to leave your thoughts and theories on Dante's magic down below in the comments, and I'll pin the very best one. And if you like Black Clover content, be sure to like and subscribe and hit that bell notification. The chapter opens with Dante caught in the middle of the Mirror Meteorites, which is the awesome, amazing tag team attack between Asta and Gauche. And how will he avoid this? Well, if you can't dodge it, then just, I don't know, bend the space around you to redirect the attack. What? This is some insane magic. Dante's gravity is so great that he's basically invincible from all long-range attacks. All he has to do is distort the space around him. Although, he did have to go 50% and bring out his devil or demon king, causing him to grow horns, and the marks on his forehead get longer. Fun fact, this is actually a reference to Tabata's previous manga series, Hungry Joker with the apple, and these marks constantly appearing on various characters as they're using their abilities. After seeing this, I'm wondering, what about Dante at 100%? We know gravity naturally distorts space, but sometimes it's so powerful that it doesn't even let light escape and can even slow the flow of time. As we'll discuss in a bit, space isn't the only thing that Dante's magic can distort and destroy, and you have to remember, he's only at 50% of his devil's power. This tells me that he's much more powerful than Xenon and I assume Vanica, his other Dark Triad members. Also, he still has his hands in his pockets, so you know he's just getting started. Yuno was actually able to damage Xenon, causing him to use 50% of his devil power to make sure his bone magic regenerated faster than Yuno's wind magic could erode it, but at this point no one's even landed a hit on Dante. He doesn't have a scratch on him. Comment down below right now, what is Dante's 100% devil magic capable of? As we've seen, his gravity can already distort space, and as we'll discuss in a bit, fate itself. So to me, I think Dante at 100% demon gravity magic could stop time. We might have a Asta vs Dio Brando battle on our hands. Despite all this insane magic, Dante actually just wants to talk to Asta. He tells him, listen, you are just ranked a little bit lower, but we have the same devil possession. Then he goes on to give this little speech about how evil emotions and negative feelings like anger, hate, and rage are the truest thing to humans, and says Asta's kind of odd for resisting these, and that's really what divides them. They're both devil-possessed mages, except Asta's the only one that hasn't given in to his devil, whereas the three members of the Dark Triad have all embraced them. As we've even seen in the anime, Asta's devil has tried to possess his body, but Asta was very firm in not letting this happen. In the end, he didn't need that extra power. But what about now? Vanessa's cat can't exactly help Asta here, and he's in some serious trouble. I think this conversation between Asta and Dante serves as a great foreshadowing of what could happen if Asta were to give in to his emotions like we see at the end of this chapter, or if Asta's devil simply overpowers him and takes control. It may be a combination of both. If Asta sees no way out and he suddenly embraces his devil, then we might get a truly dark Asta. Vanessa, as any good friend would, attempts to protect Asta with her cat, but Dante puts his woman in her place. What the heck? Dante is serious about who Vanessa uses her fate powers on. He goes 60% devil power and unwinds Rouge, unwinds fate itself. And then he tells Vanessa, don't you ever use that power unless it's on me. This dude is bad news. But it's not just targeting Vanessa and her adorable cat here. Dante's gravity magic at 60% is so strong and so overpowering that it can absorb everyone's mana around him. I mean, my guess that Dante could stop time at 100% isn't far-fetched. It's a real possibility given all this. My question here is, because Dante has devil magic and perhaps supernatural abilities like the arcane stage mages, for example, the word devil, the Kotodama demon, was able to say storm of blades and actually materialize real blades within the magical blades, thus breaking the natural law of the conservation of matter. Yami's able to cut through dimensions, etc., etc. It seems like Dante can break the natural law of gravity, so given that he might have supernatural devil powers, why doesn't he just crush people's bones with his gravity magic? To me, this tells me that Dante is still showing restraint in this fight. He's not trying to kill Asta, and he still has his hands in his pockets. He really just wants to talk to everyone and find out, yes, one, where is Yami and how to capture and maybe kill him, but two, I think at this point, Dante's more interested in Asta's abilities. And how exactly will Dante learn more about Asta and his abilities? Why, by provoking his most human of emotions, of course. We then see Dante cast his first spell with the Demon King. Not just gravity magic presence of the Demon King, no, the real Demon King. He forms a stone sword and then immediately hurls it at Gauche. I don't know about all of you, but I don't see Gauche surviving this one. We know the Dark Triad will definitely do some damage to the Clover Kingdom. I mean, they almost killed Yuno, so I see Gauche taking his last breaths in this arc. Mr. Mirror Magic will not be going out without a fight though. I think Gauche's last move as a Black Bull will be to use that spell once again, but this time to make mirror copies of Asta's new demon form. You have to remember that Vanessa was not using Rouge on Gauche. I don't think Rouge was even recovered from what Dante did to the cat, so there's no twisting back the hands of fate on this one. If Gauche doesn't find a healer soon, guys, it's all over for him. We then see Asta enraged by this. I mean, every character is, but his form changes to an even darker manifestation of his devil. He has 3 horns now. In addition to the curved one on the side that's normally there, he's now donning 2 in the middle. And his body and his face are more covered in black. I wonder if we'll eventually see Asta 100% covered in black, both red eyes and 4 horns. Top-notch devil. We don't yet know what Asta's new powers are with this transformation. If he gets weapons, new anti-magic abilities, whatever. But if you notice at the end of this chapter, Asta's kind of drooling. He looks like he's a ravenous beast. And if you consider what Dante said to him earlier in the chapter about him sort of giving in to evil emotions, I think this arc will explain Asta turning to his dark side and succumbing to the devil inside his grimoire a little bit. It's possible that as much as Dante wants to find Captain Yami, he might also take a real interest in Asta and perhaps even manipulate Asta and his emotions into using his devil power for evil and perhaps do the bidding of the Dark Triad. Also, this fight is far from over. Even with this new transformation, I don't think Asta has enough power to take on Dante. Even if Funeral comes back with Captain Yami, I don't see Dante going down as well. This is just the first time they're going to fight. They'll be seeing each other a lot more, and I think once Captain Yami does come back, Asta and him still won't be able to handle the King of the Spade Kingdom. What do you guys think though? Is Asta still in control of his devil's power? And if he isn't, what's going to happen to him and the rest of the Black Bulls? Also, is this truly the end for Gauche? Comment down below. If you guys like Black Clover content and these chapter reviews, be sure to join the Black Bulls today by subscribing and hit that bell so you never miss a spell. Until next time, hasta la vista, baby.